The commander-in-chief who sees through the glamour and grief can't pamper the answer with cancerous speech from a city that's dirtier than janitor's teeth. Get your restraining order, bargain with the cops, but just remember, it ain't over till it's stopped.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Smackdown Live. We are kicking things off in style with another World Television Championship qualifying match. And coming up first is a superstar who was drafted from NXT to Smackdown Live, Ariya Daivari. Xavier Woods and Sheamus have already qualified 1 week ago on SmackDown, and in a matter of moments, the brother of Shawn Daivari has the opportunity on his first night on the Blue brand to get one step closer to that big opportunity in Philly at Ground Zero, and that is to become the inaugural WWE World Television Champion. But first, he has to try and overcome another impressive athlete also making his SmackDown Live debut. It's the King of Bro Style, the original bro, Matt Riddle. Former UFC mixed martial artist, going 8-3-2 in his overall record in that sport. Riddle came over to professional wrestling back in 2014 and is a former Evolve champion. And a victory tonight could put him one step closer to achieving another stat for his resume: inaugural World Television Champion. The confidence spewing from the body, from the pores of the original bro, because he knows he wants to make his name here on SmackDown Live, and what better way than by a victory here tonight and going on to Philly to become the World TV Champion. 15-minute time limit on the clock. Riddle, Daivari, winner, advances to the Fatal 4-Way at Ground Zero. Here we go. Both men sizing each other up. Daivari knows this is an opportunity of a lifetime. Elbow and collar tie up in this one. Daivari switches to the back, looking to keep the advantage, but Matt Riddle is not having any of that as he shoots him down into the headlock. Oh, and the knee to the spine, the exposed knee. Because Riddle, his style is unique. He is all for himself. And Daivari will oblige, but he missed with that knee, a forearm by Riddle. It appears that Riddle is toying around with Daivari, who responds with a stiff clothesline. Riddle creating some space between the two. Oh, and Riddle stepping into another gear, playing games even further with Daivari. Oh, the blitz! That striking blitz from the UFC former mixed martial artist. And Matt Riddle looking to basically make light work of Daivari. And that's what I mean by that, stepping into another gear, bouncing him off the turnbuckle, belly to belly suplex. Did you see that elevation with that throw? And now Riddle psyching himself out. And another belly-to-belly suplex. Riddle will toss you around like a little child. Oh, what a knee strike. Daivari rolling out this time, created some space. Riddle not going to let that happen. Oh, caught the knee this time and targeting the exposed knees. And now a back elbow and bouncing him off the LED post. Earned a discus forearm, but missed with that one. But he connected with that one, a cutter on the outside. That is sure to leave a mark, and Riddle is in trouble Daivari did not come here to take this opportunity lightly. Oh, and a knife edge chop. Riddle is in fair game right now. Send him to the outside. Oh, and Riddle responds to that forearm. Forearm from the top. No, Daivari sidesteps him, causing him to crash, and Riddle again rolling to the outside. Is Daivari now living rent-free in Matt Riddle's head? Riddle hangs him up the top rope. Riddle now showing off his strength as well, and going back to the bases, wrestling him down to the mat. Ducks out of the way, going for the butt kick. No! Daivari again targeted that knee, and a vertical suplex showcasing that he can hang with the very best. Daivari to the top, elbow drop. No, water in the pool. Riddle has him up. GTS, the go to sleep, but he's not done. Knee to face, turning him inside out. Riddle's obviously not done, because Daivari, there's another mystery for you to solve, because here's the bro mission as he wrenches back. Daivari, he might not have a choice, he doesn't, but to tap out. Matt Riddle advances to the fatal four-way. The original bro looks to become the inaugural television champion. We have one more spot to fill later tonight between Apollo Crews and Cassius Ohno. Matt Riddle victorious on his debut on Smackdown Live. What a way to kick off Smackdown Live. And here's how we're going to end it. As Riddle continues to celebrate, this is how we're going to end Smackdown Live here this evening in a King of the Ring rematch. Braun Strowman will go one-on-one with Roman Reigns, looking for payback for Reigns' involvement in his match with Carl Anderson last week. Reigns, Strowman with Rikishi in his corner tonight in our main event. Sasha Banks and Naomi. The news broke via social media. Becky Lynch versus Sasha Banks in a no-holds-barred on Saturday night's main event. But what does Sasha have in store for tonight? The unlikely duo Shelton Benjamin and Jason Jordan in the ring. And here comes their opponents, the dastardly bloodlines, Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, accompanied to the ring by their father, Rikishi. The reason why I am speaking so ill of this family is because of what happened earlier today. If you don't know, now you know. I don't know if we have the footage or not, but Rikishi stooped so low and basically probably altered the entire tag team championship match as the Usos continue to take their time to make their way to the ring. Do we have the footage in the back, guys, in the production truck? Do we have that footage? And there it is. You see Rikishi, he assaulted one half of the tag team champions from behind with that steel chair on the floor. Obviously, no. You saw he jammed his head between that door and the car door and the car itself. Dane was rushed to the trainer's room, and we have yet to receive an update on his condition. I guess they heard the message that Eric Young sent last night on Raw, and if that's their response, then the match at less than 2 weeks away is about to change. Is it even still happening if Dane is injured? That's why it sounded so disgusting, because Rikishi stooped so low to try to put the favor into his sons. But can you expect anything else? 15-minute time limit for this one. The unlikely duo of Benjamin and Jordan will have their work cut out for them. Here we go. Jimmy telling him to bring it. Taking his eye off the ball, and Benjamin taking advantage. The veteran-like instincts of Shelton Benjamin. Only a 1 count. Jimmy is rocked. Oh, and a flying forearm. Or a flying lariat, I should say. Benjamin now taking Jimmy into the corner. Oh, went for the body splash, but nobody home. Oh, and a kick to the midsection. And a flying forearm. Benjamin on the outside. Jimmy Uso flying through the hole. Benjamin moves out of the way. Jimmy's out like a light. I think he landed on the back of his head. Benjamin with the vertical suplex on the outside. Jimmy took a chance, and Rikishi obviously didn't like that. And he's paying for it right now. He's sending him back inside the ring. Benjamin looking. Oh, and a back elbow by Jimmy. Oh, what a super kick. Whatever momentum Benjamin had, it was snuffed out by that brutal kick to the jaw. Jimmy makes the tag to his brother. Oh, what a slam. Make way for the Uso splash. Not going for the cover, and that's why a cheap shot to Jason Jordan. You can count to 1,000. The Usos with a strong message to sanity. They are coming for those tag team titles. Let's take you back. Look right here at the height of Jay as he comes crashing down onto Shelton Benjamin with a Uso splash. If Killian Dane is ready to go, that's what they will have to contend with in Philly at Ground Zero with the tag team championships on the line. The Usos, accompanied by their father Rikishi, victorious here tonight on Smackdown Live. What an impressive victory for the brothers, continuing to celebrate. For the first time ever on pay-per-view, Aleister Black appears in front of a sold-out crowd in the WWE. And wait, Triple H, oh my God! It's Aleister Black! Holy shit! Black is a part of this rebellion.
The significance is an impression. An impression that is not only heard but felt. Every superstar, whether it's the Raw or the Smackdown locker room, now has the same realization that Aleister Black is not the status quo.
Still to come in our main event, Roman Reigns looks to make it 2 for 2 tonight after he left Big E Langston Lane in the middle of the ring on Raw last night when he goes one-on-one with the King of the Jungle, Braun Strowman. Both of these men could be World Heavyweight Champion at Ground Zero, but they go to battle before we get to Philly tonight. And speaking of Ground Zero, it is now time for an impromptu battle royal to crown a #1 contender for the Intercontinental Championship against Drew McIntyre. Half of the playing field is out here ready to go. And would you look at this? For the first time since being taken out by Jeff Hardy, the Perfect 10, Tye Dillinger, is back in action and on Smackdown Live. former FCW Tag Team Champion and a mainstay in NXT for nearly 5 years, Dillinger now has the opportunity to compete for the Intercontinental title, but he has to throw 7 other men over the top rope to do so. Already in the ring are Jinder Mahal, Zach Gibson, number 1, Cole Quinn, and Cedric Alexander, Goldust, just to name a few. The Perfect 10 is the 7th man in this match. Now we await the arrival of the 8th participant. The mood is about to change because the final participant in this over-the-top rope battle royal is none other than a man who was also new to Smackdown Live via the WWE Draft, and that man is Hideo Itami. Returning for the first time since being taken out by Chad Gable of the Rebellion, the innovator of the GTS and from a GHC heavyweight champion, has the opportunity to go on to Philly to vie for the Intercontinental title. Drew McIntyre has got to have his eyes glued to a monitor somewhere in the back, because the winner of this battle royal will attempt to win one of the most coveted and illustrious titles in the history of this profession. A title held by the likes of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Randy Savage, just to name a few. Christian, Edge, even the legendary Test, may he rest in peace. Many greats in the history of the WWE has held the Intercontinental title. And now Hideo Itami, Ty Dillinger, Jinder Mahal, just to name a few, wants a chance to face and potentially become the Intercontinental Champion. Who do you have winning this number 1 contenders battle royal? And then we already off to a fast start. Oh, what a twisting net breaker. Oh, and Todd Dillinger is the first one to be eliminated by Goldust. Todd Dillinger, did he even last that long? Oh, look, don't take your eyes off Hideo. Modified GTS. Oh wait, Jinder Mahal eliminated by Shane Thorne, who showed off impressive strength when he powerbombed Killian Dane on Raw. Oh, and Hideo takes Zach Gibson out with that knee strike. Now Shane Thorne targeting the legendary Goldust. Is Goldust on the cusp of being eliminated right here? And no, he barely gets. He hangs on to the rope, but no, Shane Thorne looking to push him off and target the knee. Oh, what a kick by Hideo Itami to Zach Gibson, who rolls and try to make sure that he is going to be. Oh wait, is Cole Quinn going to be eliminated? No. Goldust is in trouble as well. Is he going to be? Oh wait, Hideo changed his mind. We are now down to 6 participants. Winner goes on to ground zero to face Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental title. Oh, what a knee, a boot. No, Zach Gibson gonna be eliminated. No, barely held on. Oh, what a kick by Hideo Itami. I'm trying my best to keep hold of the action. We are down to the final 6. Winner goes on to face Drew McIntyre for the Intercontinental title at ground zero. Oh, what a suplex, and Shane Thorne hanging Cedric Alexander off the top rope, who had an impressive showing last week to qualify for the World Television Championship Fatal 4-Way. Repeated kicks by Hideo has Goldust rocked and scraping his boot against the face paint of the legendary grappler. Oh, Goldust sweeps the leg, and now Goldust looking to take that knee out, because you take that knee out, you possibly take out the GTS. Oh, and a dragon whip leg. And now Hideo Itami has Goldust right where he wants him on the kick. And Tommy with the lariat eliminating the legendary Goldust. We are now down to 5 in this battle royal. Drew McIntyre has to be in his locker room chopping at the bit to see who's his next challenger. Oh, Shane Thorne. It won't be Shane Thorne, who was just eliminated by Cedric Alexander. We are down to the final 4. Cole Quinn tried to skin the cat, but that cat was not happening according to Tommy. And Cedric Alexander was taken out. We are now down to the final 2. We are now down to Hideo Itami and Zach Gibson, number 1 from the UK. Both men sizing each other up. A massive opportunity on the line as Itami suplexes Zach Gibson, number 1. And Tommy has his sights set on Gibson with a running knee. And Tommy has Gibson reeling. He wants that Intercontinental title. And will that do it? Because you already know what it is. A modified GTS. Zach Gibson is out like a light. And the Tommy isn't playing any games. Oh, well, he swoops him over. Went for a kick. And the Tommy takes the legs out. We are down to the final 2. Gibson is rocked. He is reeling. Both men want the Intercontinental title. And that will do it. It's Hideo Itami challenging Drew McIntyre at Ground Zero for the Intercontinental Championship. Itami was extremely impressive during this battle royal, eliminating Goldust, Cole Quinn, and now Zach Gibson, number 1. And now he has his sights set. He has his sights dead locked on the Scottish Destroyer. And the same title, as I've stated, held by the likes of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat, Macho Man Randy Savage, Kane, Triple H, Stone Cold Steve Austin. And Tommy is looking to add his name to the list of those great names. And speaking of the Intercontinental Champion, Drew McIntyre is now laying eyes on his number 1 challenger. The roof on the Wells Fargo Center might need to be reinforced because these 2 strong strikers are on the cusp of a collision course at WWE Ground Zero. Itami is not backing down from the man who went to hell and back for the Intercontinental title at SummerSlam in that TLC match. McIntyre, Itami, Intercontinental Championship. I can't wait to see this one. The Bloodline sent a brutal message to Sanity earlier today, but in just a matter of moments, we will hear from the #1 contender for the WWE Women's Championship. Sasha Banks is on Smackdown Live. Before she goes to war with Asuka in less than 2 weeks, this Saturday on the return edition of Saturday Night's Main Event, Sasha will be looking for the ultimate payback against a woman who cost her 4 months of her career, Becky Lynch, in a no-holds-barred. But the bigger question on everyone's mind is why the sudden change in attitude? And I hope we can at least get some kind of answers from the boss, Sasha Banks. From a multi-time Raw and Divas champion in this universe history, Sasha Banks looks to add another title to her reign, to her repertoire, to her resume. But first, we must hear what the legit boss has to say in regards to her recent attitude and recent actions in this women's division. That is right. Wow. Yes, Asuka is injured. Sasha Banks, speaking of the former women's champion, Sasha is unimpressed, but Becky Lynch is here, and you can try to cut the intensity with a knife, and the knife will break. These two go to battle in Miami. No rules, no excuses, no holds barred. Becky has something to say. That is right. Banks versus Lynch in a no-holds-barred. Oh, I guess we're not waiting until Saturday. The last kicker is looking for her pound of flesh. And Sasha is not having it as she takes a beat. Oh, wait a minute. Nia Jax? Nia Jax? Oh, my God. No. No. Jax has Lynch up. Samoan drop. Is this who Sasha was referring to earlier? What is she talking about? Oh, God! Not again. Finn Balor will be returning to SmackDown Live soon, but also for the first time since signing with the WWE, Aleister Black will finally make his official in-ring debut on the final edition of SmackDown Live before WWE Ground Zero. Who has the unfortunate task of going toe-to-toe with the Dark Sheep of the Rebellion? We'll find out on the next edition of SmackDown Live, but that's next week, because right now we will fill the final slot in the Fatal 4-Way match to crown the inaugural WWE World Television Champion. Currently in the ring is none other than a king of wrestling, the Knockout Machismo, Cassius Ohno, returning from injury. And a victory tonight could put him across the ring from the man who injured him in the first place, Sheamus. But in order for that to happen, he has to get past another incredible athlete coming over from Raw via the WWE Draft. A man who has been coming a little bit on edge ever since coming up short against Andrade, Apollo Crews can inch his name in history as the first ever World Television Champion. And would you look at this? Accompanying him to the ring is his former associate in the infamous group Titus Worldwide. That Apollo kind of have a history and a reason of it being disbanded in the first place. But what's this relationship this go round? I attempted to speak with Apollo earlier today and he wasn't available for comment, but another gentleman spoke for him and said Apollo will be represented by our team from this day forth, and if you wish to speak or receive a comment from Mr. Crews, you will have to follow the new procedures, whatever that means. I don't know. But either way, the winner of this match will qualify and fill that final slot in the World Television Championship Fatal 4-Way during the kickoff of WWE Ground Zero. 15 minutes will be on the clock for this one. Oh no, Crews, as I stated just moments ago, winner fills the final slot in the 4-Way at Ground Zero. And here we go. Crews psyching himself up because Ohno not playing any games with that forearm has Crews rocked. And again, Crews doesn't know what hit him, and he's probably gonna have to put his hands up if he wants to fight someone the caliber of Cassius Ohno. And a pump kick, but no, Crews got out of the way into the net breaker. And Crews responds with a forearm of his own, and the strength of Crews on display. What a vertical suplex. What is the relationship with Dana Brooke? Oh wow, what a clothesline. Check to see if Ohno is still conscious. We saw Dana down in NXT vying for the NXT Women's Championship. We hear from Dana soon. Pop up power slam. The confidence pouring from the veins of Crews with his associate impressed at ringside. 2 and 3. Crews, no. Crews was on the cusp of qualifying for the World Television Championship match, but Cassius Ohno is not going down without a fight. And now Crews looking to unleash his haymakers on the Cassius Ohno, sending a message to the other 3 participants in the 4-Way that he wants in and he wants that title, but Ohno pushes him out the way. Oh, and he connects with that pump kick. And now Ohno knows what he has to do, looking to take that shoulder out of its socket. Oh, kick straight to the, and Crews is in trouble. Float over into the cutter. Come on, Dana. Get down from there. Come on. Get down from there, Crews. Taking advantage of that distraction with a stiff forearm. We finally have been given a medical update on Killian Dane. His arm was crushed in that door by Rikishi, and he will be held off the road for further evaluation. So Eric Young's proclamation will be true. He will replace Dane in a tag team championship match at Ground Zero. Oh, and Ohno fights out of his position as well. with repeated shots and forearm strikes and chops and slaps. Ono is an intense striker. Don't take your eyes off the former NWA Junior Heavyweight Champion. Drop kick through the ropes. Cruz is in trouble now. Nearing the 12-minute mark. 15 minutes on the clock. I hate for this match to end in some type of draw. The referee at the count of 3. Ono has him up. What a power bomb on the floor. Neither man wants to hold anything back because of what they are fighting for. And that's a shot at becoming the first ever world television champion in the history of this universe. Ono has him up into the power slam. Ono look at put this one away, but only a kick out because of the rope break. Went for something, but Cruz got out of the way. Look at the strength of Cruz on display again. Cruz control. Apollo Cruz to be the final man to qualify for the fatal 4-way. No. Cruz can't believe, but he'll try something else and fast, and that might do an elbow drop with a little flavor. Cruz now to the top. And a splash from the top rope. 2 and 3. No, Cruz changing his mind in this one. He broke the pinfall himself. And now kick to the midsection. And now Cruz showcasing his strength again. Power bomb. Oh wait, he keeps his grip. What the hell is Cruz made of? Back to back power bombs. And Ono, I'm pretty sure he knows he's in trouble now. And this is sure not to plead his case. Boston Crab. Ono scratching and clawing to make it to the ropes. His back has got to be killing him. Is he gonna tap? Oh, and he makes it there in time. Dana Brooke is shouting further instructions to her client. We saw this look in Cruz's eyes when he destroyed Corral. He's on Raw. What a clothesline. And another one. Stinger splash in the corner. Ducks out of the way of that strike. And kip up into the lariat, and followed up by another kip up with flair. Shooting star presses to the splash. Cruz knows he's got this one in the bank. Cashes, oh no, pun intended, what a knee strike to the bridge of the nose. Oh no, on the cusp of qualifying into the, oh, what a KO. A knockout blow. Apollo Cruz is out like a light. Another strike. Cassius Ohno wants to make certain that his victory is indecisive. Electric chair into the rolling elbow. Cruz is out. Dana Brooke is shocked at what she's seeing. Apollo Cruz. Cassius Ohno on the cusp of it qualifying. Oh no, Dana Brooke is shocked. Well, believe it, Dana, the knockout artist, was headed to ground zero. But I stand corrected. Somehow Cruz got the shoulder up at the last possible second. Cruz caught the leg. And oh, you gotta be joking me. The strength of Apollo. What a power bomb. He scooped him up like he was a toddler. And a belly-to-belly suplex from the apron. That's one way to bring him back in. Ohno was trying to catch a breather, but Cruz wasn't having it. And now Cruz going for the power bomb again. Oh, Cruz switched it into the cutter. Apollo Cruz is the final man to qualify for the World Television Championship Fatal 4-Way. What a match. He might have new representation, but you can't take anything away from Apollo Cruz or Cassius Ohno for that matter. But Cruz now has the opportunity to leave Philly as the inaugural World Television Champion. New beginnings for Apollo Cruz on Smackdown Live, and I can't wait to see what the future has in store for him. What? Biggie? What? The World Heavyweight Champion is here? Stone Cold didn't know Roman was going to be on Raw, and now the dime has been dropped on Big E Langston. But we have to keep the ball game rolling because it is now time for your main event of this broadcast, and it is time for a King of the Ring rematch. Last week when Strowman went one-on-one with Carl Anderson in a no disqualification match, he was on the cusp of destroying the machine gun, but that was until Roman Reigns decided to make his presence felt by assaulting the monster with a steel chair before throwing Strowman to the wolves, being Carl Anderson, and he suffered a low blow and a gun stun. But tonight, Strowman is marching to the ring to get his payback and send a strong message heading into the Fatal 5-Way for the World Heavyweight Championship at Ground Zero. After what he did just 24 hours ago on Raw, Roman Reigns might have to keep one eye glued to the back of his head because apparently Big E Langston is somewhere in the parking lot and he's without a doubt looking for the Big Oos. Accompanied to the ring by his uncle Rikishi, Roman Reigns has vowed to make sure their family business is settled at the conclusion of Ground Zero because the bloodline guarantee they will hold all the major titles, the Usos, the tag team titles, and Reigns the heavyweight championship. But the mood Strowman's in, he might not leave this arena in one piece. Because this is the main event, this match will be given a 20-minute time limit with pride and in Strowman's case a thirst for destruction and quench for the time being. Roman Reigns taking his time, making the King of the Jungle, this year's King of the Ring winner, wait. He's basically making him wait. He's taking his time. Taking his precious time especially after what we saw him do just 24 hours ago when he Superman punched Big E Langston after his dastardly, his war-touring, his body-tearing victory over Raymond Rowe in the main event of Raw. After he went nearly 30 minutes with the War Raider. But this man has no care. This man has no conscience. If you're not a part of his bloodline, a part of his family. Roman Reigns wants that World Heavyweight Championship, but he has to, as I stated, get past the monster among men. Strowman, Reigns, Big E Langston is rumored to be here. Here we go. Oh, Strowman not taking any chances. He's not taking any shortcuts. He's going straight for Roman Reigns. And now Roman is rocked. He doesn't know what hit him. Strowman swinging wildly because he is a monster enraged after what went down last week. And now Roman is rocked in the corner. But Roman takes advantage. In a shot to the skull, to the face of Strowman. And now Roman unleashing those repeated lariats in the corner. And he takes Strowman off his feet. Saying even a monster has a due date. Oh, and that barely has Strowman rocked, that uppercut. And now Strowman is rocked again. And a big boot. Strowman is still rocked, but he's not off his feet. I'm receiving word that security has been amped up because Big E Langston is nowhere to be found in the parking lot. But he could be anywhere in this arena. And an uppercut has Strowman rocked again. And the lariat sending Strowman down to the floor. Taking a page out of his cousin's handbook. Flying Oots. Roman Reigns will not be denied. He wants to be the heavyweight champion of the world. And it clearly shows in his new demeanor. Strowman is sent back inside the ring by Roman Reigns. Strowman is rocked in a very, very rare position. Only a few men hold a victory over Strowman ever since he came to Smackdown Live. That being Kevin Owens and Big E Langston and Carl Anderson as well. Will Roman Reigns be added to that list? Oh, Strowman. Oh, and a suplex. A German suplex has Roman Reigns rocked. Strowman He's done playing games. He's done messing around with Roman Reigns because he wants to hurt the Big Goose. And now looking for the power slam and walking around with him like as if he's a trophy. Oh, Roman slips out and targets the knee. He knows what you have to do with a man the size of Strowman. Go for the knees and chop him down like a tree with that flying lariat. Roman Reigns knows what's going on. He knows what is about to happen next. On a shoulder tackle. Roman Reigns has gone up on Strowman, but he is not staying down very long. He is basically absorbing every shot that Roman gives him. Oh, and another uppercut. And a big boot, but no, Strowman blocked it. Strowman has him up like a child. Choke slam. Rikishi is starting to get worried because Strowman is one hungry monster. He is thirsty for destruction. Strowman off the rope. Oh, and he taps on him to flatten him down like a bad habit. Strowman again unleashing shots. Oh, okay. I'm now receiving word that the World Heavyweight Champion has been spotted. And the reason why this is a big deal, because even though he's defending the title against 3 Smackdown superstars, he's not allowed here without an invitation. And that rule will go into full effect following Ground Zero. Kick to the midsection. Strowman has him up. And a power bomb. Flattening the former WWE World Heavyweight Champion. Looking to regain his taste of gold this in a few short weeks at Ground Zero. And now Strowman tosses him halfway across the ring. Reigns is rocked, and Strowman not done, taking him down with the shoulder tackle. And again with the boot, full speed ahead. Strowman has him up in position and is looking to put this one to bed. And again, Strowman, he might be taking a little bit too long. And yeah, Roman is taking advantage. Chopping the knee down. Flying lariat. And another lariat. Ducks out of the way. Is he going for a third? Oh, nobody home. Strowman quick on his feet. And Strowman with the power slam. No, Roman slips out again. Russian leg sweep. The Big Goose is a hungry dog in the yard, and he's stalking his prey. We all know what he has in mind. Spear. What? Where did Carl Anderson come from? This match has been thrown out because Carl Anderson interfered with a gun stunt out of nowhere. And now he's tossing Roman Reigns out like he's trash. Anderson, he's now stalking his other adversary in the Fatal 5-Way. Gunstein, no, Strowman blocks. Going for the power slam. Is he going for the power slam? Looking for the ultimate payback for the loss last week. No, Anderson slips out and again targets the knee. That knee might be hurt. Because first Roman took a part of it, and now Anderson doing the exact same thing. Now, gun stun on the king of the jungle. I have yet to see Big E Langston anywhere. I'm starting to think Anderson started that rumor so he can get one over on everyone. Anderson wants to become heavyweight champion of the world and will do whatever it takes to take the spotlight for himself. Thank you so much for joining me. The machine gun shoots again.
out.